Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is DFishFan. Alright, so I'm going to be talking about an updated Dark Simorgh deck for you guys. Still no Dark Simorghs, as you can see. Still trying to get those, so if you have those, please let me know. I will trade a lot for it. Especially both of them. I'll trade a lot for both of them at the same time. Anyways, um, I've been playtesting a lot. I mean, this is probably the biggest project I've ever had for Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it seems like nothing so far right now. Nothing has worked to the level I want it. I guess I can say, but I still see potential in this deck. I still think it can do great. Okay, so anyways, I got away from the Blackwing uh, engine in this deck. At one point, I tried making it mostly Blackwing Simorgh, but that failed. So I have this idea now, which is kind of a graveyard control Simorgh deck. So let me go ahead and show you guys, and I really want to know what you guys think. This is why I post these videos. I want to know what you guys think. Be as harsh as you want, but be truthful. Okay? So we got two Dark Simorghs. Obviously, I still need those. The main heart of the engine, or the main heart of the deck. My bad. Dark Armed. So yeah, Jaharkon Dragon runs anytime you run darks. It's pretty much split into three attributes: dark, wind, and light. Because of this guy, Chaos Sorcerer. So darks. Let me just go finish with the darks. We got Dark-Armed Dragon, Chaos Sorcerer, two Sirokkos. I still run Sirokkos because of Eccentric Boy. I think that's an easy Red Dragon Archfiend and Dark Simorgh, but he's pretty much, I think he is the only Blackwings I run now. Okay? Plague Spreader, you don't mind him going in the grave, and DD Crow is an instant dark in the grave, and also you might be able to remove, so something valuable. I'm considering running two DD Crows, but I don't know. Alright, onto the winds. I got one Tricky, the Tricky. At first I kind of liked him in the original build, but the more I play with him, the more I don't like him. I don't know, it just seems like he isn't really what this deck needs. I mean, I have him in here because he's a wind and for Eccentric Boy, but still, I don't know. Alright, so two Eccentric Boys. I already have two coming, so I don't need them. Thank you, though. Eccentric Boy, I like the fact that he tunes, and in this deck where you can send cards to the graveyard, it's probably helpful. You can send a Cyber Dragon, you can send a Thunder Dragon, you can send a Raikou to the grave and Synchro. So that's good. But he is a dead draw sometimes, so that's kind of a problem. But I still think he should be in the deck. Alright. Still run two Slate Warriors just because I need win cards, and he is a good beat stick and a good weapon to have. He's kind of underrated, I guess. Okay. So two Slate Warriors, two Mist Valley Soldiers. I really hate this guy. His effect is horrible. But he is a 1700 beater and a tuner, level 4. I wish I could only run one of him, but I need wind targets. If you guys have any ideas for wind monsters that would preferably be great in the grave, that'd be awesome, but just good wind monsters, let me know. Alright, so onto the light attribute. We got two magical merchants. These guys are great in this deck, because you get to send monsters to the graveyard, like Simorgh, or cards for Chaos Sorcerer, Dark-Armed Dragon, or cards for Dark Simorgh also. And you get any spell or trap randomly into your hand. So I don't know. I see it as a +1 and possibly a chance for an OTK. Okay. Thunder Dragon, 3 Thunder Dragons. These guys are funny. I mean, it's horrible how weak they are for a level 5 at only 1600, but they are actually very helpful in this deck. As you know, they're mainly for thinning the deck out, because you get to discard 1 and search out up to 2 from your deck and add them to your hand. So that plus is good. but it's also a light monster in the graveyard for Chaos Sorcerer, and a level 5 in your hand for Eccentric Boy, so that's nice. Okay. One Raikou just for destruction and milling. I hate Light Swarms. One Cyber Dragon. Considering running 2, but 1 right now because I don't want too many light targets because I still want to get Simorgh out. And 1 Morphing Jar. He doesn't fit any of the 3 attributes, but he is good for dumping. And since this deck really doesn't have hand control at all, it's actually pretty horrible with hand control. He is actually great because you get sometimes +5s. So that's nice. Those are the monsters. Here's the spells. We got Monster Reincarnation. This is good because, as I mentioned in one other video, there's some cards you want in the graveyard and there's some cards you do not. So this is kind of a situational card, but it fits a lot of situations. So I like it. I like it. Pot of Avarice just for draw power with your graveyard. I mean, you're going to be dumping a lot, and this could save you. Foolish. This is like the perfect graveyard control card. Just pretty broken. Reasoning. I've always liked this card, but then it always turns out to backfire. But in this deck, I think it's found a home because it's very hard to predict a level in this deck because I run anywhere from 1 to 5, I believe. Or 7, sorry, Dark Simorgh is 7. So I have a lot of different targets. So it's going to be pretty hard. They would have to be like pretty psychic to guess my level. And yeah. And even if they don't, there's spell and traps. I mean, there's cards in the graveyard. So that's good. Giant Trunade, MST, and heavy. Normal spell and trap destruction. Trunade's broken with Simorgh. And brain control is just staple. Wins you games. Alright, traps. See here. We got anti-spell fragrance ×2. I do run this card now. Obviously, Dark Simorgh, and this card is like almost game practically. It's just a scary combo for your opponent. Okay, so we got 3 Threatening Roars. This card is, I think, still underrated. This card's really good in the fact that you can chain it. And they can't even declare an attack, so that's really good with the wording. I mean, this will buy you time for sure, so you can set up something else. So yeah, that's nice. Return from different dimensions, since you got cards like Chaos Sorcerer and Dark Arm Dragon and Dark Simorgh removing stuff as beat sticks. You can bring them back and possibly OTK. Probably OTK actually, because this deck honestly OTKs a lot. The first version of this deck that's posted, yeah, you get set up a lot, but it was easy to defend against. This one with anti-spell fragrance and removal cards and rebirthing cards like this one, and of course Call the Haunted from the grave, really sets up an OTK pretty nicely. So I mean, it's not impossible, and it's actually pretty probable that you get Dark Simorgh, Chaos Sorcerer, and Dark Armed on the field. I've already done that a couple times and just play testing a couple times, so that's nice. Bottomless ×2, just staples in my eyes. Mirrorforce, Torrential, and Solemn. So yeah, this is the newest deck. Like I said, it's kind of a graveyard control Dark Simorgh deck. I really wish I had my Dark Simorghs. I really need those. But yeah, like I said, I'll just keep on playtesting for you guys. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Alright, you guys, this has been my Chaos Simorgh Graveyard Control Simorgh deck. I don't know what the hell I'm going to name it. But yeah, let me know. Alright, thanks guys.